7 billionaires who dropped out of college to start a business. 7. Jundy Rockefeller. Peak net worth, $26.6 billion. Rockefeller only took a 10-week business course. He studied bookkeeping at Folsom's Commercial College. At 16, he got his first job as a bookkeeper. At 20, he got into the oil business, and the rest is history.
If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success.
6. Michael S. Dell. Net worth, $65.6 billion. Dell attended the University of Texas at Austin. That's where he created a little startup business. He put together upgrade kits for computers. Dell's business flourished out of his dorm room. He dropped out to pursue his venture. Today, Dell has a market cap of $41.24 billion.
It's exciting to see how fast your kids learn and grow. I'm not too worried about them, particularly the ones who like to break rules and don't follow instructions. Those are the ones that will do just fine, because they know what's important to them.
5. Mark Zuckerberg. Net worth, $104.3 billion. Zuckerberg left Harvard to launch Facebook with his friends. He dropped out in his second year. Soon he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire. His college idea has grown into a global network. Meta is valued at a whopping $737.85 billion.
The most important decision you're probably going to make if you're in college is who you surround yourself with. Because you become like people you surround yourself with.
4. Sergey Brin. Net worth, $106.2 billion. Sergey Brin dropped out of his PhD program at Stanford. He and his friend Larry Page developed a new search engine. It's called Google, and today it's worth $1.66 trillion. However, Brin insists he had received enough education. He was an outstanding student and a math whiz at school.
When I was growing up, I always knew I'd be in the top of my class in math, and that gave me a lot of self-confidence.
3. Larry Page. Net worth, $111.9 billion. Page teamed up with Sergey Brin at Stanford. He dropped out at the same time. Like Brin, he never completed his PhD program, but he's quite happy with his master's degree.
There is a phrase I learned in college called having a healthy disregard for the impossible. That is a really good phrase. You should try to do things that most people would not do.
2. Bill Gates. Net worth, $116.4 billion. Gates dropped out of college to establish Microsoft. He initially went to Harvard to study law, but he was more interested in computers. Gates never went to the classes he signed up for. He only attended the lectures he found interesting.
I'm kind of a weird dropout because I take college courses all the time. I recommend for most people, probably best to stick out the 4 years.
1. Larry Ellison. Net worth, $149.3 billion. Ellison attended 2 universities, but dropped out of both. He never completed more than a term. Ellison went on to co-found Oracle Corporation. He now owns 98% of Lanai, Hawaii's 6th largest island. Ellison said he only went to college on his parents' wishes, but it was not his dream to be a doctor, so he chose his own path. Speaking to USC grads in 2016, he said,
Discover who you are, rather than who you should be. Live your dreams, not the dreams of others.